Sorry about that. I was getting stuff set up and yada yada. Let's get started. I'm gonna turn my Xbox on. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. But yeah, how's it going, guys? I know it's been a while since well, really like streamed using my voice as well as even having the webcam on. Yeah, but I just felt like streaming today. I've been kind of just getting caught up in other stuff and just not really feeling that much into content, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and try to get back into it this time around. So I figured I'd go ahead and start trying to play something new because honestly, I've been feeling like I've been getting bored playing video games. One of my friends recommended that I just try something new, like because I used to do that back then, but after a while, I kind of just started sticking with just the same games. Whatever I knew I liked, I just stuck with, and I stopped really like seeking out new games. So but yeah, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and try out Hell is Us. I think I saw a trailer for this once or twice in the past. I don't really remember what it's about, but it's on Game Pass and I have Game Pass Ultimate, so you know, figure Game Pass Ultimate is a good place to check for games that might interest me, and if they don't, I can just uninstall it and it is what it is because it's subscription based. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before we do this, I gotta handle something. Preferences. Why did my screen just go blank? Okay, there we go. All right. Now from here, let's go to my profile. Here we go. Up here, do not disturb. Just for the moment. Skip that. All right. I'm gonna leave everything by default, and if I want to make changes after the first couple minutes, I will. I'll leave it on stereo just in case. And wait, analytics permissions. What is this? Basically collecting data, but whatever. I'll leave it on. I personally don't care about all that stuff that much, at least. It's like obviously sensitive information, which yeah, you can access that sensitive information through simple whatever. Anyway, we're not getting into that. Settings. Oh wait, I got an elite controller. I forgot. Gotta do that. Okay, so HUD visibility. New game, we're gonna leave it. We'll do sound. Leave all that the same. Yep, performance. We'll do small. Motion blur, yeah, no, we're turning that off. We'll leave camera shake on. I honestly don't mind it, and I kind of like it, actually. Camera shake to me is immersive. Motion blur, I used to like it back then, but now it's just like, it's a bit of an eyesore. Alright, so this is the ideal setting for players who enjoy the game's investigation and desire less of a challenge from combat encounters. Ideal setting for players who enjoy a moderate combat challenge along with their investigation. Sounds like me. This is the ideal setting for players who enjoy a serious challenge from combat encounters. Want to make it immersive. If this ends up too difficult or being too difficult, then I'll, change the difficulty. If I'm allowed to do it mid-game, I'll do it. Oh, our game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in Hell Is Us, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. Interesting. This game is a work of fiction. This video game is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real people, living or dead, is purely coincidental, unless otherwise indicated. The fictitious characters, places, names, and events present in this game for narrative purposes are the fruit of the creator's imagination and have no intention of faithfully representing or reflecting real individuals or facts. Similarly, scenes of violence or urban guerrilla warfare are included for narrative and entertainment purposes and are in no way intended to promote or condone such behavior in real life. Both the developer and publisher wish to emphasize that real-life violence is unacceptable in all its forms, and this game is no way intended as an apology for it. Brands, companies, and other references are used for artistic or satirical. Just want to make sure I'm saying the right word. I feel like I'm dyslexic. Satirical purposes and remain the property of their respective owners. I don't normally read books, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm at least reading in what I do the most, which is play games. I'm gonna mute myself now. Cutscene.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
The Yellow Brick Road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5? grew up in the foster care system and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands. Oh, it seems we're ready. How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who were deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me a necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look up the trailer before watching this or playing this game. I just remember putting it on my wish list after I saw the trailer like months or a year ago. I don't know how long. I just know it was on my wish list. I wanted to try something new because I'm getting bored of the games I currently play. I still enjoy them for like a little bit, but I'm never on them for like more than an hour or two, and then I just kind of just be like, I don't want to play no more. And I'll be lucky if the experience lasts that long. So after talking to one of my friends about it, I decided to go back, take his recommendation and go back to what I used to do when I was younger, where I would actively go into the Xbox Marketplace and see what's new, what kind of games are on sale, and actually try new things, even if it was single player. And so, yeah, here we are. But yeah, that's basically what's up with me. Personal life, like outside of gaming, nothing else has really changed too much that I really care to talk about on stream. But yeah, as far as gaming goes, I'm bored of the stuff I currently play. So I'm here to, you know, dive into something new. Sorry, I ain't even got my words straight. But yeah, I'll be using the push to talk. If I ever feel like I need to talk extensively, you know what, I'll just keep my audio on, but if it becomes too much, I'll turn it off and do push to talk. I don't mind being interactive this time. But how have things been with you, though? Well, besides For Honor, I only play single player, so I feel... Yeah, for me, the multiplayer stuff is just what took me over. Like, you know, obviously with For Honor, but then from there, Arc Raiders. Then I started getting bored of Arc Raiders because I'm waiting for that October update. And then, yeah, like basically until the October update, I'm like slowly trying to dive back into it, while simultaneously kind of like dipping my toes back into For Honor because of the new hero. And I also started playing The Finals, which is another game by Embark, the people who made Arc Raiders. And honestly, it's really fun, but that one's more of a very fast-paced, like, I can pick it up and put it down like in 10 minutes. Just like hop on there for like a match or two or more sometimes, get off of it, and then just not even really care too much about it, and then come back like after a couple of days and be like, I didn't miss much type shit. Yeah. Apparently with this game, they don't tell you where to go or anything like that. You just gotta pay close attention to the cutscenes and what you're exactly supposed to be doing. And you gotta basically investigate stuff. I've basically just been following a path blindly. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I don't know how to play the game. So far, none of my buttons are doing anything. All I can do is just run. I can sprint. Something's glowing over here. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah, my mic is on. Sorry, I didn't see the feedback. That's good. I have no background feedback. I'm honestly not a big fan of how far back the camera is. Oh. Okay, conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Which represent a specific piece of info. I was going to say the full word and then I stopped at the abbreviation. Anyway, which represent a specific piece of info you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum. So I think they just kind of mean data, like just information that you just keep. I don't know. Anyway, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant for your main objectives are listed on the left side of the screen. Listed on the right side of the listed on the right side are optional topics which reveal more about the situation, culture, or history of Hadia. So basically they're just teaching me shit that I already knew about when it comes to conversing with people in RPGs.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer.
Fuck you mean you got little to offer?
You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Okay.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time. My sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone.
Hold on. What's that microphone picking up? Anyway, sorry.
They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope.
Anyway, sorry. I skipped that by accident. I'm kind of just like, because I got my, on the other screen, I've got the stream up, and I was seeing feedback in it at the same time talking was going on. So I was trying to see if it was echoing. You don't hear anything? What? Wait, you don't hear anything through my microphone, or you don't hear the game? Whenever, I don't know. Nothing's wrong. Gotcha. Okay. General knowledge. So the general knowledge is...
President Yanko, no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadia into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanko blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable.
Metal Gear Solid 4 is. I never played any of the Metal Gear games, to be honest. I've always heard about how great they were. I just never cared to really dive into it. I don't know. It just didn't really interest me all that much. Again, not that I had anything against it. It didn't interest me.
I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war. No parent should have to bury a child, let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what.
The lack of expression on his face.
Despite all of it, I know we.
The voice acting is
will
good,
win
though.
this war. We have Setharus on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me. I don't know much about them. All I know is that the peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country. I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. He looked like Arlo, one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamis have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time. I hope he made it out of Hadia. I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad hated them. That was enough reason for me. Now, I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys.
Okay, sorry. I don't know how long ago you sent that message. Anyway, should definitely check out 2 and 3. Yeah, those are usually the ones that come up the most, because like I remember 2 was like, if I'm remembering the numbers right, 2 was the one where you started off playing as Snake, but then somewhere early on in the beginning you end up switching off as Snake and you play as that other guy, the blonde guy, who I think you're actually playing as well in the Metal Gear Rising. And basically like people were, or like basically had mixed opinions on it because of like them not liking the protagonist, but like it in some ways still being a good like Metal Gear game or Metal Gear Solid game. I don't know. And then the third one, if I'm not mistaken, was Snake Eater, which that is probably the one I hear the most good like feedback on. Like people love that fucking game. Yeah, Raiden. Yeah. Metal Gear Rising was actually really fucking cool, but I know like Metal Gear Solid 2 isn't like that though. Hold up, that damn heart emoji shit is in my way. I can't even see like if you said Metal Gear Rising. I think that's what you're saying, because it's just my phone. I can't see that. Let me turn it sideways, see if I can read it. Oh yeah, you did say that. Okay. It's honestly really fun. If you haven't seen gameplay on it, it'll give you a good idea, because like it takes more of a hack and slash type of approach, rather than it being like your stealth type of game. I don't know. It's just really fun. I only ever played the demo of it, and I think at some point I got the full game. I don't think I did, because otherwise I would have probably played that shit. Like I would have played the fuck out of that. Maybe I might go back and try that shit one day. Maybe. Let's see. Once I play 4 and 5. Word. Hold on, I gotta check now. You got me curious. You got me curious. I'm supposed to be playing Hell Is Us, and now you got me over here curious. I'm gonna fucking check this shit. Let's see, owned games. It would be in the M's, so I passed it. Scrolled too far. Metal, metal, metal. Yep, I do. I do. All right. Yep, installing it right now. Yeah, you made me think of it. Yeah, I got like bleh, I have a fucking full ass lobby of games here. I really should dive back into all the stuff I actually own. Look for the things I either never beat or never started, and then just like go back and play them. Oh my god, the Sonic games too. I used to enjoy the fuck out of those. Every single one of them except this one. I never played Sonic CD. I forgot how I got it, but I got it. Um, Sonic Frontiers, I gotta finish that because honestly, it's better than I thought it was gonna be. Um, goddamn. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Yeah, yeah, man. Shoot, actually, at the end of the Hell Is Us stream, I'll go through and just run through that shit again. If you're not here for it, then if you're curious enough about it, you can check it in or check the stream after it like ends or something. Or who knows, maybe I might actually record it on my phone, like screen record it, and then clip it, put it as a YouTube short.
I've always seen
See
we
if I
Palamists
can
as
get some
creatures of
recommendations on what
habit.
people would want to see played.
Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart. We are humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace.
Okay.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. Perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharus, bless their souls.
If you're typing something in the chat, just hold on real quick.
The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Let's do this. Bam. There we go. All right. And then got it. All right. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention to any of that dialogue, so hopefully I'll be able to figure shit out. Anyway, a key for the fence leading from the Cadell farm into Sinedra Forest. I hope I said that right. Obtained from Ernest Cadell in Sinedra Forest. They said it twice over and now I'm confused. Anyway, I feel like I just overthought it. Gotcha. Alright, nothing else to talk to this man about. It's nice to know that I can come back and get those conversations repeated. You can travel between areas with a vehicle. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. So this... Huh. Alright, hold on. First read this. Investigate clues about my parents. Okay. This is under investigation. And then in this menu... got the different topics. I'm assuming those are topics. Oh, charts, different charts. So we've got the family reunion chart, but then I can do right trigger, left trigger to switch between people and items. Okay. I feel like it'll start to make sense once I get more stuff. Figure out how everything, like, you know, communicates with one another. Okay. This is kind of confusing. Oh, I gotta pull the chat back up. I'm sorry. I had to go, like, basically I went to go share my link to some other stuff. What are your favorite single player story driven games? Whew. That's a good question. I gotta really think about that. Huh. Single player story driven games. Well, now we gotta go pull this back up, because it's gonna require me to go dig in my vault. And then if I tried to like go back and like really pull into, actually, you know what? I am going to hold on. All right. Whew, single player story driven games. I'm not even gonna look entirely on here. I'm actually gonna rely mostly on my disc case. It's got all of the currently owned games that I have hard disk on from original Xbox. Sorry, that was my mic. From original Xbox all the way to the Xbox One. So single player story driven games. When I was a kid, like I want to say early middle school or before middle school, I used to love like well done but short and sweet like video games. Blinks 1 and 2. If you hold up, give me a second. I'm making this difficult. I'm excited now. Blinks 1 and 2. So if you've ever seen these games before, basically this first one was a single player just challenge where you had to go through these different levels, use these different like gem crystal things or whatever to get these different powers that you could do, where some of them let you pause like the level, others let you rewind events within the level while you get to continue moving freely. There were ones where you could fast forward, ones where you can record a copy of yourself to do a certain action, while after you complete that action in a certain couple of seconds, I think it was 10 seconds, that it would record your copy. It would then replay it back to when you started, and then at that point it'll put you in real time where your copy will do exactly what you did, even if events change in your perspective. Meaning like you shoot something or you destruct something, your copy will still do exactly what it did, even if it hops on air. And then you can just go and do whatever the fuck it is that you got to do. And that, it was so fucking awesome to me. I fucking loved that concept. But the levels got extremely hard. The bosses were the hardest thing usually. And in order to get a lot of the really good stuff, you had to grind the exact same boss levels over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, just so you can keep collecting these gold like pieces of the time crystals that were the currency. And the problem was, if you killed the enemy too far from like your current location, once you get the final hit, you then have to like basically try to run and rush over and collect as many of them as you can, because after the boss dies, they just like spread all over the place. And if you're not standing right on that spot where it died, you're not going to collect them all just by standing still. You have to basically run and catch the biggest pieces you can before they all despawn, which happens in like 5 seconds basically after they touch the ground. And it's just fucking brutal. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It took me a while to decide to just put those back up. God damn, my lips were chapped. Are chapped, whatever. Dry. Anyway. But yeah, it took me a while to decide to put those back up because, you know, I was kind of just debating, do I want to put them back up or do I want to wait until I get somewhere more permanent? I just figured, screw it. I got some thumbtacks and yeah, let me just go do that. So yeah, they're back up. Oh, Blinks. So yeah, that's the first game. never beat it, but I made it to the final boss level when I was a kid, and I was so proud of myself, but I just never beat it because it just kept frustrating me. I'd like tried doing it like on the weekends or after school for like 3 weeks and just gave up on it and never went back because at this point my old Xbox doesn't work, which had that save file on it. So if I want to do that again, I have to play, like, put this disc. I gotta put this disc in my original Xbox that I have now, which is working, or put it in my 360, play it through there. And then I gotta play through the whole goddamn game again, relearn how to play that fucking game again. And then just, it's too much work. It's too much work, and I ain't got the patience for it. I got caught up in that. We're supposed to be playing Hell Is Us, but I'm locked in. The other one, Blinks 2. It's better if I just take the discs out, I guess. Blinks 2. It didn't play like the other one. Like gameplay wise, mechanics wise, it did play kind of the same, or exactly the same almost. But what it did different was they added guns in it. And they also had an interesting story where like some missions had you playing as the little cat people. I forgot what they're called. I think they're called the sweepers, because they use these vacuum cleaner things to suck up like large items, but it shrinks it down into it, and you can like have a bunch of stuff in there, and then you shoot them back out, and what you suck in is your ammunition. Whereas the pig people, I know it's weird, but the pig people, the Tom Toms is what they were called, were like these biker gang-esque type of faction that was basically just a direct enemy of the cat people for some reason. Like, I guess the sweepers were trying to maintain time the right way. I don't know. And the Tom Toms were there to kind of just like fuck shit up because they could. And yeah, the game had you going back and forth. Some levels you had to play as the cats, other levels you had to play as the pigs, and then by the end of the game, they somehow joined forces to fight the big boss at the end. But what I love so much about the second game that made me just kind of not really care about the first one so much was you can customize fully, like you can damn near fully customize your cat, your sweeper. You can fully customize your Tom Tom to make them look however you want, outfits included. You didn't have to go earn no cosmetics and grind bosses to get the money to buy them. You just basically, you had them, do what you want. And then you had a 3-man team, no, 4-man team, you being the leader, and then you had 3 other like bots that were with you as your permanent allies throughout the game. They all wore the exact same outfit as you, and their like bodies and stuff, their customization would be completely randomized though. And then you just had them with you the whole time, so it was like a squad based type of thing, damn near. And when you got to the final boss of the game, they did an interesting thing where, because they added a multiplayer where it was a 4-on-4 with that, you know, whole squad based combat type shit going on. It wasn't like super in depth, but it was just fun because like you had 4 fucking people rather than just you against the whole goddamn map. They ended up making a multiplayer out of it where it was just 2 teams, like 1 person leading each team. And then at the end of the game for the final boss, they let you have all 8 at the same time. Because like I told you, they end up working together for some reason. So you end up having 4 Tom Toms, 4 sweepers, all 8 of you against 1 big boss. And that shit was just fucking awesome to me. I fucking love that shit. God dang, I can talk about my nostalgic games all day. And now we moving on to another big gem that I will definitely play on stream one day. And that is, sorry, I put myself off full screen. Conquer Live and Reloaded, or the classic one on the 64. The Nintendo 64 was Conker's Bad Fur Day. Honestly, like, it was basically Rare's answer to people saying they only know how to make kid games. So they decided to take that annoying red squirrel from Diddy Kong Racing and gave him his own single player game where he's just this vulgar like squirrel that goes on this adventure where he, you know, basically has to kill a bunch of things. He gets drunk a lot, he smokes, he freaking shoots like he just does a lot of like, not kid friendly game stuff. And the game was rated M for mature, but a lot of people saw the red squirrel from Diddy Kong Racing and thought, hey, my kids would love this. And then bam, you just basically like tainted everybody that was born in the 90s because we all loved that game. That game was freaking awesome. And it made a lot of movie references too, like pop culture references, which like made it like so good. So good. Anyway, how do I remember this? Bro, fond memories. I've been playing video games since I was 3 years old, and that's just because that's as far back as I can remember. But yeah, I've been playing video games since I was 3 years old. And as I got older, obviously I just got into playing them more and more because I got more access to them. And as an adult, I literally can buy my own video games. So yeah. And then I got Game Pass Ultimate. Fond memories. Story driven though. Let's stick with modern day. I'm sorry, and then I'll just try to keep it short. As far as modern day single player stuff that I like, I would probably say just let's see what's on here. Bam bam bam. Bam bam. Not much. Honestly, not much. All of my single player stuff from back then was just stuff like that. I'd say Dead Space. That was during the 360 days. Like, I actually liked all three of them, but Dead Space 2 was the GOAT. Dead Space 2 was the GOAT. Dead Space 2 was the GOAT. Bully. Bully was really good. I love replaying that game. BioShock Infinite. So many BioShock fans will talk not so great about this one, but like honestly, to me, I loved it. I loved BioShock Infinite so much, and the ending to me, or at least the ending I got, because I think it has multiple endings, was honestly really emotional. But it's just very well done game. I feel like it doesn't get the credit it deserves. Batman Arkham Knight, I never fully played that game, but I swear I love the memories of watching my older sister play this because she loved this game. She loved the Arkham series and she loved playing single player games so much that she hogged it a lot. But that's how I still found joy in watching video games as well as just playing them. And so seeing her play this fucking game was just like, it was mesmerizing. Honestly, didn't mind it as much because normally I would like just be kind of annoyed because it's like I never get a chance on the game. But when it came to this or any of the Assassin's Creed games, like I didn't mind just sitting back and just watching her play that shit because oh my god, they're magnificent. Assassin's Creed games, you already know. I actually am kind of disappointed every time I think back that I never continued Revelations for you. And Cyberpunk, I do enjoy Cyberpunk. I don't think it was super well done because I feel like they could have done more with the story. But as far as like the world and stuff, and after they fix the game, I do think it's something worth like people like actually giving a shot nowadays, especially because like Edge Runners, when that came out on Netflix, it popularized it. So like it actually like grew the player count for a short period of time when they came out with the show. And then there's Conquer Live and Reloaded. So yeah, that will get downloaded one day. Comic Zone. I forgot the real story behind this fully, but I know the beginning is, comic book artist, draws up comics, and there's this evil villain inside one of them. I forgot his relation to them. They pull him into the comic, and the villain goes into the real world, and he's drawing things to try to kill the comic book artist who you were playing as, and you basically just gotta side scroll, beat them up through different pages and different random scenarios and settings and shit. It's fucking awesome, but I never got past like the first couple levels because it's one of them classics that I'm actually gonna download because now I'm thinking about it. Jan, you did it. you made me start explaining all my shit. Enslaved Odyssey to the West, very good one. I won't go into detail, just highly recommend it. It's very unpolished though. But if you can get past that, it's a very good game. Single player, story driven. Gears of War series. The first game is like kind of, I feel like it's a bit 2D. Wait, sorry, I got myself in full screen. What you mean you fucked up? What you mean you got me in this train? This train? All right, I'll stop at the Gears of War. Well, Grand Theft Auto, Halo. Yeah, I'll stop at there. All right. Anyway, make it quick. Gears of War series. First game is good, but to me, very two-dimensional. Second game, they got better with the story, and improved upon the gameplay. The third one, they fucking perfected every goddamn thing and have never done better than 3 since then, my personal opinion. I won't talk further on the series. Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas is the one I got the farthest in, and I still never even beat that game. Hellblade is honestly, it's a good experience, but not really a great game. Halo series, the Bungie series, fantastic. Halo 4, I like, and we'll stop there. Yeah, we'll stop there. Injustice 1 and 2 is also really good. All right, don't do that again. Don't do that again. You got me on that rant, bro. I forgot I was even supposed to be playing this game. Oh shit. All right. Okay. So it was something else in here, right? What's this? Owned by unknown military group. It's so much reading that has to be fucking done. It's not that I can't read, I just like, ugh. And this game literally is gonna thrive on that. Or not thrive, but like basically I'm gonna have to rely immensely on actually reading this stuff. Because they literally said upon starting this fucking story that like I literally won't have my handheld. Like I'm paraphrasing, but basically I'm not having my hand held throughout this. I gotta pay close attention to dialogue and read stuff and pay attention to the environment and sounds, because if I don't, I'm gonna get lost. I just want to see the combat though. Hey, it's a cow. Can I do something with this cow? What's going on, friend? I don't think I can do anything with this cow. Yeah, none of my buttons do anything yet. It's like all I can do really is click the left analog stick to sprint. Oh. It worked. Okay. Wait, hold on. So, if you are unsure of how to proceed in your main objective, open the data pad and navigate to the investigation tab. Okay. Kind of already knew that, but good to have it actually told to me. Select an investigation to see all associated tabs. Okay, so this is gonna get annoying, but it is what it is. My one experience with games like this, or my 2 experiences with games like this, was actually on the Game Boy. So on the Game Boy Color, I played it through the Nintendo DS because it played it. I used to love this game called Conker's Pocket Tales, and basically it took the concept of, you know, basically just open world, figure it the fuck out type shit, and if you don't pay attention to nothing, you're gonna get lost concept, because games used to be like that back then. That, along with the Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl, also for the Game Boy Advance, and there was one more. It was a Dragon Ball game, actually. That one was my fucking favorite, but it was basically one of those like overhead view type games where it would be like kind of from this angle, but it'd be like 8-bit and shit, and you just go around different worlds, find different items. Not really much combat, and if there was, it was usually like some turn-based type shit. Anyway, it was just, I enjoyed those games, and that's what this kind of reminds me of, because those games were very frustrating, but it was very satisfying once you started like piecing shit together, because then it was just like oh, I finally got this, and then, oh hey, I remember I had this item, so this does this, and it's kind of just like does a domino effect until you run into a brick wall again, and then you gotta figure it out once more till you eventually get to the end of the game to end your torment finally. Anyway, yeah. Hold on. Alright. I knew there was something I needed to fucking change. Where is the thing? I think it should be in controls. Yep. Because I'm a weirdo, I need my shit inverted. Is it horizontal? Vertical, look. Yep, there we go. There we go. That's been messing me up this whole time. And that sensitivity is way too fucking high for my liking. Excuse my language. Okay. I think camera follow. Okay, so when active, the camera will automatically move to remain behind the hero when he turns. Movement lag? Nah, we're not doing that. Oh, so I can keybind. Okay, good to know. Alright, let's do it like that. Okay, that sensitivity feels a lot better because now I can like go a lot slower and have more control. Make it more cinematic.
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
To answer your question, yes, I play inverted. I am a weirdo. That actually all started, see what you did, Jan? That all started with Ratchet and Clank. And I think Jak and Daxter, basically a lot of games back in from the Nintendo 64 era up to the PS2 and original Xbox and GameCube era, there were certain games, don't know them all, that actually had inverted inverted look, whether it be vertical, horizontal, or both at the same time, just by default. And for some of those games you couldn't even change that shit. So because of that, like as a kid, I didn't care too much about it, so I just played the game, and if I was good, I was good, and if I was bad, I put the game down, find something else that I'm good at, type shit. And so yeah, I ended up getting used to that, and all throughout the Halo games, Gears of War games, basically all shooter games, I started playing inverted, and then it's just me. Like I can play regular, and so the only time this is the last piece of it. The only time that I would play regular is if I am like doing a pass the controller type of couch co-op type of shit with somebody, and if everybody else in the gang plays regular, I'll just do that and get used to it, and then I'll get used to it after like a couple of minutes of doing it. But no, by default, if I'm the only one playing, bitch, I'm playing inverted. Like down is up and up is down. Nah, you ain't a bitch. I just said that like because that's just how I talk.
Who are you?
I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The sergeant's easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. Look, we have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Okay. So he said he marked the trees and that it's west of here. And that'll give me what I need to unlock this. Oh wait, I have a compass. Nice. He said west. West? Sorry, I'm just being silly. Wait a minute, where's this gonna lead me? I need to go west. Oh, well, I guess this is the closest way I can go west. Oh hey, tree markings. We're gonna be trying to keep up calling it west for like the remainder of this playthrough, just saying. Another tree marking. Okay, so it's actually not going to be that hard to navigate stuff as I probably thought. Like, the game probably exaggerated it a tad bit. Or maybe I just overthought it. It's probably the second one. It's a new thing I've been doing. There's that die. Okay, so I've got this die, right? I'm gonna explain this real quick. I got this die right here, where on all the different sides it'll have different things that it'll say, like, you know, depending on what side it lands on. Basically, what I've been doing whenever I go walk trails is take this full screen off now. If I roll the die and any of the answers equates to a yes, like sure or like yeah, I guess, or whatever the fuck, I go left. And if it equates to a no, I go right. And if it has anything resorting to a maybe, I re-roll and try again until something gets done, said, whatever. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now to decide this. I don't know. We're gonna re-roll. Then we got no, so we're going right. Just something fun I decided I'd just do. Kind of getting bored, just in general. Video games, honestly life, but I'm not suicidal or nothing. I'm just bored. I don't know what to do. Oh god, there's 3 ways to go. How am I gonna do that? The maybe has its own direction. We've got that equates to a maybe, so that would be right. Wait, yeah, that would be right. That would be left. Maybe means middle. I'm fucking stupid. Okay, that means we do a reroll. I thought that was a path. The fog got me. Sure, we go left. Yeah, I still watch anime. Well, actually, no. I actually haven't watched anime in a while. But I do still enjoy anime. I just haven't been watching it. I've been more so watching Marvel, re-watching Marvel. Because there was a couple that I haven't seen. I still haven't seen Fantastic Four, and I still haven't seen the new Spider-Man movie that came out recently. So I've been going through them all by the movie timeline. And I am currently on Black Widow. I started it last night and fell asleep halfway through it. So I'm going to watch the rest of that later after the stream. And then from there, the next movie is going to be, I believe, Black Panther, then Spider-Man Homecoming. A vial of strange substance. You know what? I'm just gonna play this how I used to play the other games. I'm just gonna grab shit. Ah, here's the med kit he needed. I'm gonna mainly be looking for whatever it is that's on my mind directly, but I'm just gonna start grabbing shit because it goes into the database where I can basically find it and figure out what the fuck it goes to, and then that's when I'll apply my reading skills. Let's hope I didn't get lost. I'm not crazy. We came from that way, right? No, I think it was this way. Right? Yep. Yeah, it was this way, because then I thought this was a path, and then I turned out to be dumb. I did not go that way, and then this is where I came from. Huh. Now I'm lost. Did I do the left and right here, or... Uh-oh. 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 Oh no, I think I got lost actually this time. Okay, no. This just goes in a complete circle. Got it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, the marked trees. Anyway. So... is there a path here? There is. Yep. What's that? I'm gonna try to go and get up there. I think that's this way. Yep. Fuck me. Alright, well, guess we're not getting in there yet. Gotta find something for that. I've honestly been debating on whether or not I should stream some more For Honor again. Because, like, I kind of want to, but I've been feeling a bit uninspired about doing For Honor content. Really, most of my content in general, I've just been feeling mostly uninspired.
I need the med kit. Just follow the marked trees in the woods west of here.
Oh, so I gotta trade with him then.
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay, you see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
It's a weird looking fucking key. You said climb a ladder? There's a ladder here somewhere? Alright. The key doesn't go to that. Ah, right here. See, I was about to walk right past it thinking I needed to go up a mountain and shit. Oh damn, that ladder sprint is kind of wild. So you go from climbing like this, right? Just some normal people shit. But then the moment I sprint, who climbs like that? Did I just hear a gun? Or was that a branch? Huh. Unknown language. It's kind of interesting to think that, as far as I'm aware of at least, that we're the only species on this planet that has like written language and an understanding of it. Well, not a single one, but that we're the only ones that do that. Huh. There's gonna be a puzzle to do with those. Let me walk past real quick to see something. So that symbol, then that symbol, and then the pickaxe, because that's down there. Situational awareness or spatial awareness, whatever that be categorized as. I remember how we got there. That's what I'm trying to say. So like this right here, that's gonna be that pickaxe. And this is gonna be the thing, that thing, and then this is gonna be that. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. What did that do now? Something did a thing. It wasn't here. It's probably outside somewhere. Oh. Language is still unknown. I can't get that key back. I'm trying to observe everything that looks off or different because, yeah. Oh wait, that door, that stone door.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here. I've been to some fucked up places around the world, but this place redefines insanity. I heard that they're still fighting in some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something. Man, you really have to hate someone to keep going like that. That's all smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played. They're guinea pigs. Who gives a shit? Rats in a maze, man. Rats in a maze.
Okay. Said to go get that key. Ooh, I'm entering Dark Tunnel. This might be where I get a weapon and actually can, you know, get into the combat. I see a health bar too, and usually that means something. As soon as you see a random health bar appear when there wasn't one there before, something's going down. And it might be the roof. Yep, see, and they having me save the game, bro. I know what they doing. I'm not gonna read all of this, but I will do that, and then we'll do that. So yeah, health bar appears out of nowhere, and then save point appears right before I see dead bodies in a mysteriously dark place that I feel like I shouldn't be. Recipe for disaster.
Hey, are you okay? Hey! What the fuck? Shit!
And just from watching all that go down, he gonna know exactly how to use that equipment. Bro just jacked us stuff like he know what he doing. Hey, we about to get into it though. Okay. I can already see a couple of HUD elements that's gonna need to disappear. X is regular attack. Y'all gonna have to show me a block button. Hold up. I need to be able to block or dodge. You can't just be doing this to me. B is to dodge. I wish they would have told me that. It's gonna be a Souls like I already see. Okay. Alright, so already, right off rip, okay. Where's that HUD stuff? Right here. Visibility, dynamic, hidden, enemy tier indicator, damage numbers, hidden, thank goodness. Alright, so we'll do this. Wait, control the visibility of the enemy tier indicator displayed on their health. It's like I want to hide the HUD, but I feel like that's going to get rid of interactive like stuff, and I don't want to get rid of that. What the fuck? I can fuck with all this? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, I didn't realize I could edit that much. That's just kind of nice. Huh. Alright, let's just figure out where to go. So that came from up here. I came down here looking for some keys, and now I got a big sword. A glowing sword that I don't know where it came from or how to use it, but I just seen somebody, you know, do things with it, and now all of a sudden I know how to do it. Alright, let's figure this one out. Is it going to be the same as outside? Because if so, let's do that. No, it's not going to be the same as outside. We got to go look for a puzzle. Like those markings, basically. I got to look for a pattern. So I was just over here. I don't even know what doorway I came in. Right trigger. And then I can undock the drone too. Nah, I wanna stay in character just a tad bit. And we just not even gonna activate it until he learns how to use it. First, the sinners are brought to the tower. Oh, okay. So it's just like I can open it up to read it. Oh, so if I can retrace my steps, I can go back and read that one thing, or those two things. But we gotta make it out of here first. This is kind of nice, honestly. Okay. All right. Let me see something real quick. So right now it says press A to open. Now what happens if I turn the HUD to hidden. Alright, say less. What the fuck do... okay. What's good, motherfucker? Oh, shit. I forgot the B buttons to dodge. They didn't give me a block button. Why would they do that mid-combat? Like, why would they pull a menu like that mid-combat? That's crazy. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. How do I just know how to use this equipment? That's bothering me now. It shouldn't be, but it is. Oh, now y'all teach me how to guard? Because that's what I've been trying to do. Okay. So I kind of already want to like change that right trigger shit, but we'll keep playing like this for now. And finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. I don't think there's anything left in this room to gather. Alright. I was just in there. Where do I go now? I guess now I just... Oh! They were saying something. Let me read them in order. Where was that other one? Was it over here? Yeah. So, first the sinners are brought to the tower. So the tower symbol is first. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. Okay, twin-headed serpent. So I gotta find a symbol that looks like that once I get to it. And then the last one. And finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. So that's the flame symbol. Now let's go back up. Okay. So, twin-headed serpent. So these need to be swapped around then. So this will be the tower. Not too shabby, not too shabby, eh? Serpents are eating people who were falling from the sky like rain, is what I see depicted. Then there's a tower in the middle with a fucking golden pickaxe on the top of it. Sounds like some Minecraft shit. And then the Cyclops sun, basically. Basically, I'm just saying stuff to help me memorize what that looks like. In case I need to reference it. What the fuck was that? Oh. Okay. Alright. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent tier, I hope I said that right, the wretched Sabinian vermin? The wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted goddamn, I can't read. Excreted into the flaying pits of the accursed Himalara fields. Oh my god. I'm struggling. It is what it is. Alright. Let's see where we're gonna go next. The only way we can go, and that's this way. What was that? Hi. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Quick with the reacts, and I got to get treated to a new mechanic I wasn't aware of. I had a feeling there was going to be pairing, but you know, I just didn't know for sure. So there's a ladder here. I don't think there's anywhere else to go for now. I feel like maybe I'll eventually go in there. My only complaint with the movement so far is how snappy it is and not fluid. It's very not fluid. I've become a bit of a stickler for the fluid animations. I like my games to feel smooth. Okay. There's an open door here. Anything? Okay. None of my business. Really, none of this is my business, or should be, but we're here. I think I already checked in here, because I think I just went in a circle. Yep, I did. I completed the circle. Now I can go up the ladder. Oh, what was that? I don't know if that's going to use any of my power, like, because I think they said there was a focus bar, but I got the HUD turned off. So that looks like where I'm gonna need to go next. Let's keep checking real quick. Okay. Want to make sure I check every open cell, just in case. If anything can be gathered, we gather it. Never know if it might become important or useful. Okay. Alright. I think we're ready. Okay. Healing pulse, eh? Starting to get real dark up in here. I kind of like that ability, but I feel like I might need to get old boy back on my back just to make this light more manageable. That's like some Silent Hill shit. Hold up. Oh. Looks like we gotta go that way. To charge attack. Okay, never mind. I thought I was gonna not mind the camera shake, but we can't do that. That's way too intense. Alright, good to go. There was more to explore the other way. I want to parry. I wanted to get a parry, but I couldn't land it. One of these times I will land it. Just you wait. Can I use those though? Can I use those though? Hold on now. Hold on now. I think we can. Yes, we can. What? Oh my goodness. See? Alright. That's what I'm talking about. So, the one thing I gotta figure out. Okay, so for a temporary moment. Let's go ahead and do that. Ah, okay. And then I can walk around with nothing. Ooh, what? What you mean? Alright, so I think I actually got to keep the HUD on because, like, I need to be able to see some of this stuff. Alright. Yeah, we're going to leave the HUD on for now. Because, wow. I need that shit. Okay, some attacks can be parried by using the guard. Just as the enemy changes color. Just as they change color. That's kind of early, though. Come at me. Yeah, that's like really early. The parrying is gonna take some getting used to for sure, there's a lot going on with the items and stuff for my normal gameplay style. So yeah, the HUD has to stay on for the moment. I don't even know if I'll ever turn it off. I wish they let me like choose what items to turn it off, because I'd like to take enemy health bars off. Alright. It's gonna be kind of difficult to make this look good too. Oh, what is that? Oh, this is a Souls-like. Okay. What does this say? Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls, unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. I feel like I should try to memorize that, but no. Hey, got the key to the APC. I can turn around now if I want. What? Can't get in there. There's no jump mechanic, and even if there is, there's like barbed wire across most of that. Still those. Ah, guns. Oh wait, guns don't work against those things. Hey. Hey. You will often face two enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. This pair is known as a limbic entity and is made of Okay. So, alright. Basically, I'm about to just fight something more difficult now. Oh, it's got a third bar. This is difficult. Whew. Not gonna lie, that caught me off guard and I struggled, but I managed to pull through. All right. Uh-oh. I guess that guy in the APC is just gonna die, right? Because I was supposed to go straight back to him, and I am like literally caught up in my own adventure now. I kind of want to keep fighting these things, to be honest with you. I want to get better at this combat. Oh. Oh, I thought that was something I could gather. Oh, this thing?
Obviously, you didn't die. Concentrate and start over.
So it's like an ongoing investigation type thing that's going on here. Is that my old body? No, I didn't even die over here. Hold on. Because if this is a Souls-like, that means I gotta go back to where I died previously, right? Or am I tripping? Yeah, I died over here trying to fight that thing. Absolutely destroyed me. We're gonna have to run that back, homie. Okay. What? Oh. And it's laughing at me. Come at me. You can spawn another. Yeah. Oh, ugly. So that's what that does. I have no more health kits. So then we go to loadout. This is like kind of pleasing, not gonna lie, to like just play like a game like this. I haven't played something like this in so long. It feels nice. Anyway. I kind of don't even know exactly what I'm doing. Starting to get the hang of the combat just a tad bit. Oh no. Why did I do that? Damn. Unforgiving.
Need to make more adjustments to the serum. Continue.
1 second, I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. All right, I'm back. Do something real quick. Bam, 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 bam. Voila. All right. Let's get back to it. I think I went that way, or I was like starting to head toward this way. I was over here and I was fighting this thing. Good to go. Good to go. I see what they mean. Okay. Got it. Oh, this is the guy. Oh, he never made it to the APC. Too bad. Oh, I thought I was about to like enter a cutscene. All right, see what we got going on here. Oh, so I'm kind of. What do I do? Oh, so there's layers to these things. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's confusing now. I kind of get it now. So basically, like, these different people are related to... Anyway. Let's see, what else can be interacted with in here? Is this where we currently are? Or is that where we got to get to? Oh no, this is where we are right now. And then we can travel to other places. Okay. I kind of want to keep searching the forest a tad bit, if I'm being honest. Let's exit the APC. Yeah, so let's get out of here. Yeah, I want to keep looking around. So that's where that was. Oh. Okay, so I do have stamina. No wonder I get tired. This place is infested. On the way back down, I'll go that way. Okay, can't go through there. Oh, hell. Oh. No, I didn't know the blast radius would last that long. That's crazy. I was doing it. No, I wasn't. I was actually failing quite miserably. Which way did I go? I think, yeah, it was this way. Yeah, because then that takes me back to the entrance. Almost had him. So I already went that way. I never fought that thing. Still got caught in that, huh? Still got caught in that, huh? Kind of wild, game. Kind of wild. I got a key for this? Nope, not yet. probably goes to where that blue stone was. Okay, let's see. Go back.
startled me. I thought you were one of those soldiers. It's not a bad idea to dress up like one of them. Listen, I hope you find whatever you're looking for in Joa. You seem to have a purpose. Sadly, Hadia will suck it dry. Antiar, the two-headed serpent, released his demons invoked by the sins and destructive passions of humankind. And our Lord Setharus gouged out his eye, gifting his followers with protection. And so the eye of God gazed upon his believers, freeing them of sin and destructive passions. I believe they are the same as the demons described in the holy passages of the Kada. They appeared about 3 weeks ago. I've been praying in my cellar ever since.
Okay. So it somewhat encourages exploration. And this is where it all began. Yep. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna see what's going on next, and then I'm gonna find a stopping point. I'm getting a little hungry, kind of want to grab me something to eat, and then come back and basically just relax. Get myself ready for this work week coming up. I already checked all along that. I might do a little bit more exploring if there's stuff to be explored before I get to a good stopping point. Alright, so let's go ahead and save once more. Something's gonna eventually happen with this cow. Just trying to keep my eyes peeled for anything that seems like I could probably mess around with it. Also, just want to make sure I explore every inch of this area that I can before I go take the APC to move on to the next spot. This seems like the type of game where I might return to these areas anyway, but I want to get whatever I can now. Okay. Checking the ground and everything. I remember that area. Alright, so this is taking me back over here now. Alright. There's just one more place I know that I gotta check first. So when I was over here, there was this spot. Yellow, or that brings me there. The Yellowstone brings me there, which I believe is connected. Yeah, I see those broken trees. I've been over there. Actually, that might be it. I don't think there is anything else to explore. Because this is over here. He sent me up this ladder, if I'm not mistaken. I wanted to read those things of that foreign language that I couldn't read before. Not that it's really going to make too much of a difference as far as I can tell. It's probably just going to explain everything that I already did. We'll see. Oh. So that one just gave me the name of where I'm at. There's another one here. All glory to our exalted queen by her. I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's go to the APC. Let's get our butts out of here to the next area of the game. Oh shit. Oh, that's a lot of health being taken away. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so what we'll do, navigation computer. So we can't go anywhere else just yet. But we got this spot. So let's go here. See what the game has to offer next time if I decide to stream this game again.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
Alright, and with that, we're gonna go ahead and call it. I think so far with this game, I like it. I'm not gonna say like I'm like, you know, freaking like, oh my god, this game's amazing, but you know, as far as trying something new, I kind of like this game and I want to see where it goes, if it goes anywhere, and I will assume that I'll just probably put it down whenever I get bored of it. Yeah, we'll just go from there. If y'all want to see more of this, then let me know and I will stream it, but otherwise I'll most likely just be like playing it on my own time. But yeah, catch y'all later.